Matcherino gives you the power to directly support your favorite tournaments and gaming scenes. Head over to this tournament's Matcherino page, sign in with your Twitch account, and if there's a coupon code, donate $1 for free by entering it. To help the prize pool grow even more, you can add a personal donation that will go directly to the players. You can also check out the rewards. If you see something you like, you can buy it and support the event. Rewards can be purchased through PayPal or with points that you accumulate by watching the stream. Best of all, contributions edge closer to the stretch goals, providing extra content for fans if the goal is reached. Esports communities are growing with your help. Get more of what you like by supporting now.
The numbers grow by the day, as millions come to compete. Those who sit at the top hear footsteps behind them louder than ever, as they fight to keep hold of their crowns. Some will last a few years, maybe more, but none will last forever. What can one do to leave a mark which stands the test of time? It's quite simple, really. You can pray for something greater than yourself. In this case, your country, your nation, your home. The World Cup, presented by the League of Rockets.
This is the Clash of the Titans you've all been waiting for. Who's it gonna be, Flipside or iBuyPower? Not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Cronover, he can put it in! iBuyPower stays alive in the upper bracket.
What just happened?
Able to get the block. Sad Jr. pops it back into the box, and Jacob's up for this one, but it's not gonna happen. And Flipside sends Kings of Urban home. Lachinio clears it around. Marky Duda, Cookster, they're driving down. It's on the wall. Cronovi tries to put it over. Mike Rules drops it. Cookster takes the shot. It doesn't matter. iBuyPower are the RLCS champion. Sherwin and Violent Panda drops it. It goes in. They finish it off, and they drop Flipside to the lower bracket.
You just said it yourself, Market. Just went on a tear. Sunglass, one goal now. Separates Flipside from a win, and one goal from Market staying alive. Off the back, Market. That's it. So appropriate. But good down and take it. They take the championship. A little bit too off from that. Markey will keep the dream alive. Cooks with a shot. That's it! Flipside Tactics, your reigning world champions, secure themselves a spot into Season 3 land.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. 7 games in. What a way
to end it. Flipside will go to land.
Oh, of course, being in front of millions is so much different to being in front of 50,000.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Alpha Cup here. It's the Palehorse 3v3. I'm Bizer. Joining me is Bittersweet. Hello, man. How are you?
I am very good, Bizer. Tonight is going to be one hell of a night by the looks of it.
I tell you what, it's absolutely stacked. I can't believe how stacked it is, just of how crazy it's gone, purely because of the donations that just came in. What? Hold on. What is people doing? We've got Night Mong with $5 into Matcherino. Shout out to you. But then Mocket Esports come in and drop a lazy 200 USD with the prize pool already having 50 plus 80% of Matcherino. If we're doing my calculations right, we're at $350 just for the winner tonight. What?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Like, I have no words. We're just like, holy shit. Thank you so much, Mocket League.
And there's another $5 for Bittersweet for swearing on stream. Regardless, it's an absolute large tournament tonight. If you didn't enter, well, there's no chance you're going to win that $350. There is some big prize pool money coming through. So shout out to everyone contributing, and you can still contribute. It's !Matcherino. We are waiting for Never Lucky and Trinity to finish, as they're the last game to come out of round 2. For this quarterfinal to start. So essentially we're coming in a little bit early. We jumped the gun. But regardless, we'd like to talk about what's going on tonight. And shout out to everyone in Twitch chat right now. If you if you want to shout out, get amongst it. Give us a bit of a... I always like a pun. A really good pun. Got to do with... In fact, tonight I want... There's 3 type of puns I want. A pun that's Palehorse related, or a pun that's going to be Jam Gaming or Alpha Sydney related for RLCS. Give it to me. I want to know them. Bittersweet, you got a pun for me off the bat?
Well, not off the bat, mate, but I'll think of a good one. Don't you worry.
Well, it's... I'll tell you what, I'm probably really bad at puns and probably more so better at dad jokes. And you'll hear him throughout the stream. Regardless, he still has some fun. It's a smile on the end of everyone's faces at the end of the day. But Insane Rocket League been playing tonight. Teams that have played through round 1 and progressed. Well, I can't even say that first team. That's the first and only name that gets me, regardless. But going through that, I think that's Insinuous. No, Iselias. I'm not going to even try. Trinity taking the win over FMF. Go through to round 2. Aftermath being taken out by Team Infinite 2-0. Riot Gaming going down to Tar-Hit Griffins 2-1. 2-0 for Bulletproof against Interference. Crossbar Tactics getting a DQ in. So they go through that round 2. Gaming Clouds 2-1 on Vapor Red. And Prodigy Esports Club taking out Shattered. Well, purely because they didn't even play. So there's a DQ timer going into that round 2. See mate, or see Mike. I think that's how we're going with it.
See mine?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not mine. See mine, probably.
Maybe.
They take the win 2-0. Never Lucky and Trinity currently playing. Must be a big battle in the best of 3. Regardless, Palehorse Shire 2-0 onto Team Infinite. And then the Dios Inferos, which is one of the biggest teams that was seen to date, with some absolutely amazing play coming through to semi-pro ranks. These guys got some pretty good. I'll tell you what, it's going to be exciting to see how these guys play through tonight's tournament, but over the next 8 weeks period, because they will be hitting the top 10 power rankings rather interestingly. And we're seeing a lot of sort of fallout from the end of the seasons of all the leagues that have been played. The teams which are 7th, 8th, 9th, sort of making a rebuild. Legacy, obviously, on a massive rebuild at the moment with players and people going semi-retirement, and there's uni focus. So Legacy obviously having a new lineup being revealed pretty soon. It's going to be rather interesting with all that. In saying that, continue to go through. So Dios and Ferros Tar-Hit Griffins out 2-0. SSU Esports has actually been dropped by Bulletproof. So a 2-1 result, and we actually expected SSU Esports to be coming through into the quarters and probably more likely be in the grand final.
I believe it wasn't their full team.
So not a full team playing tonight?
Yeah, a couple of subs as well, I believe. Official sub and unofficial sub, I believe, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. Well, that's probably the story of the night. If probably unofficial sub, yes, you're still representing SSU, but unfortunately not able to get over the line. So Bulletproof going through. Arcus Esports obviously missing their DQ timer, and Crossbar Tactics getting a match through. Mastering CGI. This is another team we've been talking about in the last couple of weeks of the Palehorse tournaments, along with everyone else that we've been having. And these guys, again, they're improving week by week, day by day. Another team to approach the top 10 with some pretty good speed. I'm thinking, if you give them 4 weeks, 8 weeks, along with the Dios Feroz, these two teams, I think will be working themselves into the top 10. It's going to be interesting. In saying that, the last one is Powerhorse White Cloud and Prodigy Esports, and that was a 2-0 to Powerhorse White Cloud. So they'll progress through, and this team also knocking on the door. So essentially that quarter-final right down there, the Powerhorse White Cloud and Mastering CGI, that's going to be an epic one. But we're not on it. We're not on it. We're going to let it go through. Bulletproof taking on Crossbar Tactics. Palehorse Shire taking on Dios Feroz. Good to see 2 of the Palehorse teams actually in the quarters tonight. And there's Sia Mike, or mine, taking on the winner of the J, which is Never Lucky and Trinity. And that's where we are. If you guys were looking at the bracket, we just completely walked you through it. That's the way we run with it. And, well, that's it for me, Bittersweet. What's going on in your world, man? What's going on in the world of Powerhorse? It is a Powerhorse tournament. And big shout out to RLO with the Chase being affiliated with you guys for these tournaments. So essentially Chase points on the go for tonight, but also a pretty good percentage of the prize pool going towards the winner.
Yeah, it's quite a large percentage. As you said before, it was how much what was it, like $300?
Yeah, what did you say, $350 or something? We're at
$350.
We know 12% is going back into the Chase kitty. Yeah. So 12% of tonight's Matcherino is going out there. So it's a pretty good buffer coming for the boys. So exciting stuff. And if you want to know a little bit more about Chase, head to RLO website and it'll be all over there. That's Rocket League Oceania. Awesome stuff. So I don't know what's happening, Bittersweet. I don't know if you can kick some shoes, but a 25-minute match for a best of 3. Can't be right,
It
can
should
it?
be finished just now, I believe. Just from what I'm seeing, they're just waiting for everyone to verify the scores.
So Deck is
Just finished.
Decker's just given me a shout out and said, I'm setting you up for a Rocket League daily reaction. Yes, Decker, you certainly are. That's Dios and Feros. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully they take out Palehorse Shire. Sorry, Palehorse. And get themselves in the semi, because that's where we'll see them. One player that has been lighting up everyone's stream and everyone's sort of, or especially me, I get a little bit excited over his Decker. He's crazy. Well, we're at 360 AUD now, so more donations coming in. So shout out to everyone that's hitting us up. Well, while we wait for this, I suppose we can put another hype clip on. What do you think?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good. And I'll work on the teams.
All right. Well, there's one and only thing that's going to be hyped for this entire night, because I'm excited about it and OC's chances, and it's certainly this.
This is the Clash of the Titans you've all been waiting for. Who's it gonna be, Flipside or iBuyPower? Not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Grenoble, they could put it in! iBuyPower stays alive in the upper bracket. What just happened? Able to get the block. Sad Jr. pops it back into the box, and Jacob's up for this one, but it's not gonna happen. And Flipside sends Kings of Urban home. Matcherino clears it around. Marky Duda, Cookster, they're driving down. It's on the wall. Grenoble tries to put it over. Mike Rules drops it. Cookster takes the shot. It doesn't matter. iBuyPower are the RLCS champion. Sherman and Violent Panda drops it. It goes in. They finish it off, and they drop Flipside to the lower bracket.
You just said it yourself, Market just went on a tear. Sunglass, 1 goal now, separates Flipside from a win, and 1 goal from Market staying alive. Off the back, Market, that's it! Oh, appropriate, but gets that attack it. They take the championship. A little bit too off from that. Markey will keep the dream alive. Cooks with a shot. That's it! Flipside Tactics, your reigning world champions, secure themselves a spot into Season 3 land.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. 7 games in. What a way to end it. Flipside will go to land.
Oh, of course, being in front of millions is so much different to being in front of 50,000.
Well, if you just joined us, it is the Palehorse 3v3 Alpha Cup week number 4. Exclamation mark Matcherino sponsoring the event, also part of the chase in OCE. Absolutely fantastic stuff. My name is Byron Barker Bizer. Joining me is Jared Gux, Mr. Bittersweet. Hello, how are you, my friend?
I am great. I believe the teams should be joining up too as well, so we should be able to get this game underway.
We do have CM8 taking on Never Lucky, and well, they might get lucky. Who knows? We'll see how it is. But essentially, looking at the... Oh, I did have the team lineups. Where did they go? Oh, they disappeared. Anyways, we know CM8... Oh, they were mate before, but it's CM9 if you really want to be...
CM9.
CM9,
said, apparently.
CM9?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Love it. Love it. CM9. So essentially, that is actually Nerd, Kami, and Yeezy. So 3 pretty strong players, in my opinion, I think. Played some top-tier Rocket League, the boys. So they've got a pretty good chance going through tonight. Some opposition obviously going through. Now, Mr. Decker trolled me on stream saying he was going to get me a moment tonight, and apparently he's not even playing. So Decker, I'm disappointed, mate. You're going to have to make it up somehow.
He can make it up to donating to the prize pool.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. That's a good response, Bittersweet. I love it. Shout out to Market League. $200 donation. Absolutely crazy. You guys are nuts. Shout out to Adverb. Oh, there's a word that gets me. Don't ask me to say that again. Absolutely crazy.
I just got slayed by Nightbot.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Too many caps?
2 messages really quickly.
Yeah, that's right. Got him! Crazy. Okay, well, we're essentially waiting for Never Lucky. These boys get in here. We can get into a match, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be where it's at. Talking about stuff coming on OC Rocket League, even though it's Palehorse tonight. There is Friday Night Live Semi-Pros tomorrow night around the same time, where I pack up all my gear and I go off to the Escape Portal Gaming Lounge locally in Perth and do a live stream from there. So if you guys are living in Perth or you're around Perth tomorrow night, get to the Escape Portal. I'll put the stuff up on the TV. I'll see if we can get some speaker sounds or whatnot, or at least you can come jump in and have a play, an interview, even play from the venue. They have some brilliant PCs there, and trust me, it's better than what I run, and I've got to run some pretty good gear to be able to stream. So it's definitely worth it going down there. Saturday night is a break for Team Tahit. They're coming back in a couple of weeks' time with a new and improved format from last week's play. Now, the crucial thing is it's RLCS weekend, and that's why Team Tahit's also taking a break, allowing the full audience to go over there. So RLCS, guys, hashtag Jan Gaming, hashtag Alpha Sydney, hashtag everyone. I'm just losing myself, just frothing in the moment. It's going to be a big weekend, and the best thing about it is WA has Monday off. The rest of the Australia doesn't. So you guys have to go to work while the biggest games happen, and I get to sit here in my PJs and watch it. It's absolutely going to be fantastic. I'm going to love it.
PJ Life, eh?
Yeah, PJ Life. Azora, Noosh, and Rifle are coming in right now. That is Never Lucky. So we are almost ready to get underway. Let's just head over to the boys. It's enough of waiting.
They should be ready to go.
They should be, hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, well, they're readying up, so let's get in.
Predictions?
Oof. 2-0 CMA. Savage.
Cool.
Look, Zora, Noosh, and Rifle, they've played a hand times before, and there's a lot of semi-pro, but you're looking at Kami, Nerd, Yeetzy, that all have experience and played in the top 10 before, so this essentially is their game. But we love an underdog, and I reckon it can happen.
You know what? This Rocket League, anything can happen now.
Especially in OCE. It's all changing at the moment. Azora with the first shot's blocked. Sent out by Nerd. Brought across Noosh. Nice touch by Rifle. Now he looks to bring this one in. That's a good center. No one there to strike. Zora comes up, wins the 50-50. Nerd sweeps. Able to get around. Ball sent up high. Drops down wide. Now Nerd. Interesting going on his own goal. It now sets up. That's a wide shot attempted. Rifle slightly on. Would have been a pretty good first goal here for the boys that Never Lucky. It's probably going to speak in their own name there, Bittersweet.
It's a bit ironic if they can't get anything, isn't it? Well, it's not really ironic, though, is it? It's kind of the truth. I'm just going to stop talking now.
Crossing play coming forth. Zora. Bumped out of the way. Heads back line. Now Rifle up off the back wall. Kami sets up. There'll be a wide play down, look for an angle. And there's the angle for the shot first. Opportunity, and they've gone high both times. Kami comes in, and this time he tees it off the defender. First goal to the boys to see it mine.
Third time's a charm.
Certainly is. Kami, have a look at this tee shot, bang, or it's a little pop at the end there. It's Savage.
Off the head there, wasn't it, of Rifle?
Yeah, pretty much. He popped off the top of his car. Slightly up and pretty much gone. But yes, it essentially is the crossbar challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Zora. Oh, the redirection's fantastic, and it saves there. But he rolls it into the back of the goal. Zora, what a goal.
Sometimes Never Lucky get lucky.
Just a turn, Noosh. Absolute brilliance coming with the cross. And look, I think I have to take back my statement at the start. I sort of counted them out. But they're playing pretty good right now. Let's see if they continue this up. Continue to set these plays up. Nerd decides to play himself off the wall. Rifle in the way. Yeats giving the challenge. Kami flying high. Be off the backboard as Zora clears. Not as far as Yeatsy. Sends it back to the box. Rifle now to clear. Kami cross field. Team's now setting into the pace. This is set right over the back of Zora. His head back, but time and well, too much time for him actually. Gives it almost Kami an opportunity to score. It's sent back out Rifle. Now they send this one out Noosh. The pinch awkwardly out to the midfield wing. Chance for Nerd to play it himself. Got 17 to go. One on the line. Will save. Hold up now. Yeatsy coming through the 3. Battling on the line for the blue team. Noosh gets up to 50-50. Nerd has a great line. Again, Rifle up. Yeatsy again, the pressure. But it's not on target at the moment, CM9.
That name, eh? It's going to make you...
It's going to get you
tongue-tied.
It's going to get you every time. Manine.
Oh, yeah.
Put a little bit of slang onto it. It sounds good. Oh, rolling goal. No, pitches it in the end. This is awkward how this sort of set out. Yeatsy gets to a 2 charge out, and the Noosh goes to clear. Nerd rigs the clearance, just puts the nose in the way, turns it in, grabs the right-hand corner off the deflection. Second goal now sitting in the lead for the Manine. CM9. They start to gather the pace. I don't want to see Never Lucky drop off. I think they've played really well so far. Last 2 minutes of this first will be interesting to see how they play. Nerd goes up. Oh, the save. Well, tried to turn the car, but it's too flat on the Batmobile.
You just got to keep the pressure up and try not to lose confidence. Never Lucky, you know. They played pretty well first couple of minutes. They can definitely perform, so I'd like to see them keep at it.
3-1 scoreline. 2-goal differential. Never Lucky. It's pretty much speaking for their name, but I think they might change sooner or later. Noosh is waiting for this ball to go. Yeatsy touch inside, gives Nerd opportunity, but reading it well, Noosh. Zora with time. Legs to go wall straight away. Rifle's already up in the field. Goes for the quick play on. Almost. Yeatsy with the clearance set up. Noosh! Oh, he's not there. Rifle will get the chance here to set it himself. Charging out. Kami. He'll follow up as well. Now, it's just laid back out because he had no boost off that one. Zora up. Yeatsy coming through. It's wide at the moment. Rifle doesn't connect. Noosh flies. Ambitious. Not able to connect. Yeatsy, an angle. Noosh, he puts it right back into the path. It's blocked once again. The third attempt. Not going to happen to Zora. Getting in the way, flips it out in the front. Coming across, Rifle!
They can definitely do it.
Oh, this has been an interesting battle so far. They've been working sort of on the counter plays here, Never Lucky. It's sort of when the players are back for CM9, it's been a real difficult challenge to get through the defensive structure, but off a quick rebound, they've really nailed it. And that's what I'm liking at the moment. And very quickly another kickoff goal. Kami trying the hardest to get up on that point, but not able to finish it. We're in red time. Ball limber is in front of the defense zone. Noosh wanted the boost. Instead stays with the ball. Might go against him as Zora comes off. That's a great save coming down in the retrospect, but they haven't cleared. Now comes out, but it's a set from Yeatsy. Kami backing right out as Nerd cuts across. Zora reads. It's in a dangerous spot coming down. That's Kami with a shot. Yeatsy as well. But again, defense holding on. Rifle coming out with this one. Nerd sets it back in. His pace is turned right up right now, and that's Kami that comes across. Nerd with some mechanics off the wall. Kami reading it well. I think they seal this one up.
Can I just point out that 17 shots on goal from CM9?
You're kidding.
Ha! I wish I was.
Mollies.
Never Lucky have done well to keep him at 4. That is a huge amount of pressure.
I think they've played really good defense. It's just been probably I would say a little bit more defense for CM9 is stronger, and where they don't let shots on goal. Oh, chance here. Noosh gets flying. I think this will be interesting because they're starting to figure out their gameplay. Bring it out wide, then come into the center very early on the redirection cross. So pretty much the defense is just playing that middle line instead of wide or anything like that, or whether they're using the backboard or coming off the roof. So some little different tactical manoeuvres Never Lucky need to put into place here. They could surprise CMO9, but at the moment they've got the measure.
Yeah, they can definitely do it. Like, they played super well defensively to restrict him to 4 goals of 19 shots. 18 shots now. Yeah, they just got to keep at it and don't lose faith.
Well,
Never Lucky.
Game number 2 as we head into it. Never Lucky. Well, an opportunity for them. They started really well in this game, but CMO9 coming through as expected. As we get into the second game, they have the 1-game lead. Best of 3 in the quarter, best of 3 in the semis, best of 5 grand final. It is a Zing elimination here. This is the Palehorse February Alpha Cup number 4. And if you want to get to donate, head to !Matcherino, put in that $3 or donate, and shout out to the guys who've put some massive money in Rocket League and Nightmon. Thanks, guys. Cheers for that. I'm sure there's plenty of others out there right now that have helped contribute to saying that. Yeatsy buys to stop talking mumbo jumbo and call the game. Almost puts a goal in for his team. Centers back out. Nerd drops the redirection in. Yeatsy pass back. Now Kami. Right side in. No, it's gone across bar. Yeatsy gets up. Nerd. Well, that's a pass. And it's been counted. And, well, there's an opportunity for CMO9 going against them. Pretty much going against them. Well done.
Yep. I think CMO9's the shots on top, they're just missing a lot, which is why they're getting so many shots on goal, but so little actual goals. Just can't get in the net. Backboard life.
It's in Noosh forward. Zora brings it back. Noosh is forced across. Yeatsy is committed for a 50-50 more so. Rifle. Looking for Zora. Noosh now has to head downfield. Yeatsy waiting off the backboard. It's going to catch Noosh out of line, and a rotation has to come through here by Zora. This next play is crucial, and it comes forth. Oh, Nerd, nicely done. Sets up for Yeatsy. Deflection right in front of goal. Nerd heads it in. The bump is savage. Gonna have a look at this. Nerd gets up, but have a look at this bump by Yeatsy. Takes out the goalie from even attempting, even though it wasn't in the right place. It would have been hard to save from that point, but still, the team play coming out and giving the Nerd an essential goal. All he needed to do was place it top right, and it was in. There's the one equaliser now. CMO9 on the board, sailing through. The Zora, he's been sort of flying high tonight. Defense still holding him up at the moment. He's got the ball in the pocket. He's counted. Now for Nerd to go to second bite. Does get a deflection out wide. Yeatsy challenging and charging. Kami holds in the pocket. Noosh wants an angle. Let's Rifle come through. Second touch avoids him. Yeatsy loses the ball. That's over the top. In it goes Noosh. Well, he's lost the ball here. Off this here. He goes, oh, yeah, we're going to go for the second attack. Gives Noosh an opening. Now, Nerd's gone up, going, I've got to come out that ball and make the 50-50, but he didn't realise he didn't have enough time. Noosh just popping over the top and putting the second goal in. Never Lucky. They're holding on to it.
Yep. Hashtag sometimes lucky.
Kami, Nerd, saved on the line. It's holding, but Yeatsy charges, coming through with a save of Zora. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a save.
Oh, that should have been a goal on the equaliser. Rifle and Zora again working hard at the moment. Zora places Kami straight in the line. The pinch sets up in the corner right now. Zora and Noosh both have fake passes, which puts a little pressure on Raifu. He puts it down in the midfield. This is not good. It comes off the top. The second bite will be there. This is the thing. You clear out to the middle. You've got to make sure it goes past the centre line. He drops it right in the hot box. Yeatsy gets up. Nerd was an easy one at the end. Zora sort of forced just to commit at some point, and they're not easy to stop once you get the second or third effort. In 2 minutes and 15. This has become intense here, bittersweet, but Never Lucky. Couple of crucial errors going against them. I hope that doesn't decide their game tonight. We'd like to see a game free, golden free, at least challenge like they are right now. Yeatsy chance, Rifle on the line. Now clears out. Bring it down, Kami. There'll be a counter here. Zora, can he connect? He does, but he gets pushed out of the way. Sometimes you don't need to hit the ball. Just take the player out and it affects the shot. Nerd clears it out. Yeatsy looking redirection coming across the Zora. Nerd back for the control. Does get counted and over the top. Noosh, nice touch. Kami sets it back to the midline. Yeatsy on target. Saved by Rifle. Now pop and play. Nerd backs out. Yeatsy almost. Kami sets up. Defense has been pushed out. Yeatsy just needs to turn the car. It's cleared. Now shot on. Last man Rifle. It's a thunderbolt to the goal. It's Nerd that puts it in.
Never Lucky got their work cut out for them. They want to take it to that third game. I really want to see them do it. They've played really well this game. Definitely restricting CM9 a lot more.
It's a minute and 16 on the clock. Zora, Noosh. Oh, sorry, that was actually a shot. I think Noosh just got up for a sort of a fake little crossover and almost caught them out. Good to see an equaliser incoming, but at the moment it's back in the defence zone. Noosh got Kami to contend with. Mechanical skill there for him, but gives the ball away to a Zora. Now Rifle. Challenge good, 50-50. Kami will have the first touch. It is Noosh. At least puts up the car for a block, but it's down the other side. Needs to get back and help. It's popped up at the moment. Nerd. Here comes Yeatsy for the angle. Big save, Rifle.
That's a great save. What a save! Exclamation mark.
All set to the middle of Zora. Backing out. Pass from Rifle. Noosh, they've definitely been practicing. Like what I'm seeing at the moment. Never Lucky. But the last 20 seconds here, need to clutch it out. Defense is just going to hold Nerd. Looking to put the icing on the cake. Plays it over the top. Now for the touch. Go inside. Goes off the backboard. Shot in from Kami. That would be the nail in the coffins, ladies and gentlemen. With 9 seconds remaining, they get it done here.
Looks like it's it, eh? Unlucky for Never Lucky. Played so well.
I certainly did. I really like the start. Really like the start of the game. So we'll touch on it in a second as we say it. CM9, they put themselves into the semi-final, taking the game out against Never Lucky 2-0. But I've got to say, I really like what I saw for Never Lucky. It's some really good connection play. At least they were searching for their teammates. They were using in sort of unison. But probably what I saw at that point was it was becoming readable. And CM9 started to predict this. I noticed had players that pushed up. But what made CM9 take this game out in the whole line of this was the fact that the first, what do they call it, the one percenters. The one percenters in the game. So they bumped out the goalie. There was no, funny enough, there was no demos, but they challenged with the 50-50s quite often. And then whatever ball they know they could win, they went after and they put full commitment to it. And that's what got them over the line at the end of it. Never Lucky, slightly hesitant. But I really like what they did with the pass play, and I think in a couple more weeks' time, if they refine that, it's going to be a pretty good showing for them coming up.
Definitely. I agree 100%. They can definitely do it. They just need to work on a few more things and just get their consistency up, I believe.
I agree as well. So that is pretty much the quarterfinal done, ladies and gentlemen. As we get set for our next game, which will be Bulletproof taking on Mastering CGI. I'm Bizer. That's bittersweet. We'll see you after this.
The numbers grow by the day as millions come to compete. Those who sit at the top hear footsteps behind them louder than ever as they fight to keep hold of their crowns. Some will last a few years, maybe more, but none will last forever. What can one do to leave a mark which stands the test of time? It's quite simple, really. You can pray for something greater than yourself. In this case, your country, your nation, your home. The World Cup, presented by the League of Rockets.
This is the Clash of the Titans you've all been waiting for. Who's it gonna be, Flipside or iBuyPower? Not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Granova, he could put it in! iBuyPower stays alive in the upper bracket.
What just happened?
Able to get the block. Sad Jr. pops it back into the box, and Jacob's up for this one, but it's not gonna happen. And Flipside sends Kings of Urban home. Matcherino clears it around. Marky Duda, Cookster, they're driving down. It's on the wall. Granovi tries to put it over. Mike Rules drops it. Cookster takes the shot. It doesn't matter. iBuyPower are the RLCS champion. Sherman and Violent Panda drops it. It goes in. They finish it off, and they drop Flipside to the lower bracket.
You just said it yourself, Market just went on a tear. Sunlust, one goal now, separates Flipside from a win, and one goal from Market staying alive. Off the back, Market, how appropriate, but gets down to second, they take the championship. A little bit too off from that, Markey will keep the dream alive. Cooks with a shot, that's it! Flipside Tactics, your reigning world champions, secure themselves a spot into Season 3 land.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. 7 games in. What a way to end it. Flipside will go to land.
Oh, of course, being in front of millions is so much different to being in front of 50,000.
All right, we're already in game, guys. The guys didn't want to stop for us, so essentially we're going straight into it. It's the semi-final. Bulletproof taking on Mastering CGI. Umpires are joining me. It's Bittersweet. Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back and ready to roll. So I think the guys have nailed us, haven't they? I'll just hit
Pretty
the save.
standard.
I'll hit the save button there. Mastermind on the blue side. Mastermind. Mastering CGI, MCGI on the blue side. Bulletproof on the right. Unbound, Paulie Mate and Bullets The Lulz, Scarf, and Damo for MCGI. Well, give me a tip. Bittersweet. I want to know.
MCGI. Just because they've been consistently strong in the tournaments that I've seen them play in. I haven't seen too much of Bulletproof, but just from what I've seen of MCGI, give it to them. Maybe
what are you doing to me? Why are you getting the hashtag?
Look, mate, hashtag life, okay? That's life.
Hashtag pickles when it's meant to be pickets?
Yeah, we called him Pickles last time. Remember?
Yeah, I called him pickles as well. I did it on Monday night. Was that big? Poor pickets. Oh well. Shout out to him at the moment. He's getting a little bit of love. Here's Scarf with an opportunity coming through for the second. No, it's going to stop that one. It is the Mastering CGI with the first goal.
Pretty strong start by MCGI. See them keep the pressure up.
Let's see if they can indeed. It sets to the middle. Oh, okay, so Bullet goes wide, gets Supersonic, takes Demo on the flip as he gets it out wide. It's an interesting kickoff. You never really see the demos come out. Another one as well. This is Savage at the moment. Everyone's sort of going for it. Lining up the boost pads as well. Lulz sends it into the middle. Bullet out. Damo with a block. Let this one go for Paulie, mate. That clears right downfield. Looking for an angle too. Just going to be tough to go. Let's bring it back into from the MCGI. Clear it out. Unbound. Good clearance coming through now. Paulie, mate, a real opportunity here, but he's just gone too high. That's a go for now. Bullet with a challenge. Not able to get this second. It's dropped back here. Coming through. Paulie, mate. Well, there you go. I think Scarf was like, uh-oh. Can't believe I just gave it to him.
Open net. Boost over ball.
It was funny. If Paulie missed that, that would have been an open goal for Mastering CGI. So both teams being pretty aggressive, but also a defensive line sort of needs to be worked on. It's not as strong as they would want it to be. Paulie, mate, plays the ball out to himself, looking for it. The Lulz comes across. He wants the angle. Not able to get it. The boys, he's ball cam for the win or what, boys? Scarf, touch out. Lulz sends it on. Bullets. Good block. Damo flies early. Not able to connect Paulie back out. Scarf now. Sent down forward here for the Bulletproof team. Damo with time. And work this back in. It's been more of a slow start to this game, bittersweet, but the boys have been intense about it and pretty aggressive in my opinion as well.
Yeah, just taking it easy. Try not to commit too much, I believe. You know, just feeling each other out. It's only the first game after all. We tend to warm up pretty quickly.
Damo sets us up. Scarf flying for it. Doesn't connect. Damo out of position. It's unbound. That clears down to the pocket. Gets a challenge as well. Bullet was waiting in the middle section there as Paulie mate comes through. This is Tance here for Bullet. Be off the backboard. The angle's Savage. Paulie mate. He goes over the top. A Demo to clean out at least one defender. The Lulz there to counter the 50-50. Unbound! He's just charging through. I don't know if that was a 100-meter sprint. Oh, it was a 100-meter sprint. Look at it, all the way from defense.
Jeez, just passing Paulie, mate. Maybe Bulletproof feel if Mastering CGI are always down a player, they just can't compete.
It was more like a 400 run from Unbound, just slowly worked himself in the back line, and then there's all on, went full burst at the end. Usain Bolt-like, loving it. 2-1 right now. Mastering CGI back down. Bulletproof in front. Defense to work. Unbound. Uncontested possession sends it straight to the defender. Don't think they're looking for too much control here, but if they can get some second and third efforts in, definitely will count for a Mastering CGI. Not able to clear this as of yet. Bullet over the top and bound. Straight onto the goal. The Lulz saves, but waiting for it. Unbound with a follow-up. His teammate was there as well.
Well, there goes my prediction. Bulletproof just showed me how wrong I am.
Hashtag fastest man alive.
Yep. That 400-meter dash, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Why is it only bittersweet to talking in chat? Come on, guys, let's get going. Give us some hashtags. Give us some witty puns. Puns for Palehorse, puns for Jam Gaming, and puns for Alpha Sydney. You remember, we're hyping up to this weekend's RLCS event. It's going to be big. Big. Big, 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 big. Loving it. Unbounds. Certainly working hard in this game right now. Pops this one back in the middle. It's not as far as he would like. Scarf actually helps it over because Paulie made a chance, but he's not able to work the angle now. Bullet coming through. Does. Lyles reads it. Time for him. Not much boost, and he's been read there, able to get the 50-50. Set out to try and grab 100 on a respawn. It doesn't happen in the last 10 seconds. 2 crucial goals of Bulletproof. I would say they're not forthcoming. And as it counts down the first game, well, it'll be for Bulletproof, mastering CGI. Starting out of my prediction. Not where it should be.
No, I'm kind of with you on that one. I was unexpected by Bulletproof, but let's see how we go. Definitely coming out strong.
Bullets, Paulie and Unbound. Now we know Unbound's got some skill. I know Paulie has been working hard, especially with Rocket League. And Bullet to me, I've never seen Bullet before. Maybe a different name, I don't know, but shout out to Bullet. So the mastering CGI team, well, they'll look to improve on the second game. Essentially, it is a best of 3, so they need to get the next one. They get knocked out of tonight's tournament. And with over what, $300? How am we looking at? $364 AUD up for first place. I would definitely want to be knocked out. I'll be fighting hell for leather right now.
Yeah, that is a huge prize pool. I kind of want in. You reckon we should just put a team in there, Basil?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, can we get like half the cut to the casters? Thanks, cheers. Savage. No, not happening. Damo. Sensors out, no one connects with it. 2 forward here for the Bulletproof team. Lyles comes out. Rather concerning. Not much connection for MCGI, but we'll start to work it out. Damo cuts across goal. Scarf was there. Scarf to go, misses the 50-50. He sets back around. Now the clearance from the Lyles. Unbound, well, he sets that back onto his own teammate's goal. Bullet able to save that one. Paulie up with the angle. Lyles with a read. This is better. Need to control out of the midline and at least taking a forward attempt. Damo, 50-50 goes against him, sets back on. A bit of drop here. Unbound. I think he was faking out the try and pull a defender. Didn't work. Sent on, but Lyles with the block. Able to do some work there. Unbound gets forward again. He's got the drop. Paulie coming through. They're all lining up at the moment. Bulletproof. Continuing this pressure. Now it's cleared forward. And the charge and the race on for the ball. Bullet going to take some time here. Look to lift. He gets it past Damo. That's one. Now has a wall. No boost. Almost looks for the connection. Not able to grab the boost either. So he's going to have to back all the way out. Lyles down with a chance. Sends it in. Damo. Oh, Paulie with a read.
Almost. Keep pressure up.
Damo and Lyles looking for a play. Bullet's gone forward with the third man coming up. Rotations very quickly back. Damo to clear. I believe that was Scarf looking for a redirection, but it was an absolute train to him. Couldn't get there. Comes up for the second bite here. Bullet in the way. Will pop it out to the side. Defense has been solid by Bulletproof right now. And we're locked 0-all. 2 minutes play down.
Yeah, not much happening so far. Pretty slow. A bit different from what we've normally seen from the...
Damo! Not much happening, hey?
Talk, every time I talk.
He dribbles to himself. The further effort. A turnover to top. Jukes out the goalie.
Bit of a backflip there.
They get their first goal. Mastering CGI. That's what they wanted now, to extend on their lead and put Bulletproof down for this game and take it to a third. A chance here for Scarf. It misses past millimeters. Paulie not able to clear. It lingers in front. Damo now charges on Unbound, waiting for it. Now clears. Bullet will be contested through the midfield. He hangs in there. A bouncing ball will work in his favour. MCGI not able to save this one. Well done, Bullet.
Staying in this game, they are. Talk like Yoda. I will.
We'll get your hashtags out right now, guys. Hashtag Bullet, Hashtag MCGI. Oh, the lulls almost connecting a play in. Scarf coming through. Lulls now, Paulie mate up. Works it far side. Damo has a drop on this, brings it back in. Red. The lulls doing some own work, and that's some great pressure on. But lulls picks it up and does it all himself.
Kind of like the first goal.
Well, he's pulled Bullet out, unbounds like, Bullet, you got this, and then realised it goes over the top, and he has to react because he's already moving on the goal instead of being standstill. So I think if he was standstill, he would have had that kickoff goal. Oh, it's incoming. It's sent out to the side. Bullet, Paulie mate with a whiff now in anger. Damo! There we go. 2-goal lead, puts him in good stead.
Putting out the guys, best hashtag gets a key. All right.
Are you giving away a key?
Creative. Yep, I will give away a key. And maybe something else if I can find something.
Okay, there you go. There's a key. Spicy.
At least.
Spicy key.
Spicy.
Spicy KFC from from the missus. Well done. Love hearts out. She's going to make me hungry. Oh, well.
Will they get the chicken? Is it a try? Stay tuned.
Put the cam on, Bizer. It's an OCE Rocket League eating stream. No, let's not do that. 3-1 right now. Get back into the game. Scarf. Now sends this one in. Damo out to the side. Wrong side of the ball. Lulls. Well, he's missed it and gives Unbound an open side. I go, oh, it's one player to give it to. He's got no boost.
What is going on?
So lucky right there. And poor Unbound, a little bit unlucky. Lulls sends it to the right side. Unbound now clearing. Paulie mate. Again, low on boost. So both starving situation. Let's just check out the other guys. At least they've got some. Paulie picks up. So now has a chance of Bulletproof as a set of play up. Damo heads up. Probably better off looking for a connection of that play. Brought down by Scarf. Dangerous spot, but no one there to attack. Bullet comes out to the side. Damo now to work this. Wants it inside. Unbound. Holds up. Scarf, the counter, goes far. Now the lulls. Last 30. Red time in stream. Absolutely extreme. Shout out to everyone joining us right now. Goals need to be scored. Incoming Paulie. Almost time of a big save. This to finish the game off. Right at the end is a block on the goals. 2 flying at it. The third not there. Geez, that was close. Paulie mate coming across. There goes the effort for this one. Could have been tied up at the end. With a little bit more pressure come from Bulletproof, but defense from Mastering CGI. Well and truly on song. Well done to the boys. They're going to a third.
Not to say, we just had 91 people watching for. Can we get to 100 guys? Share it to your friends. Get them all watching and supporting OCE Rocket League.
We must have had a big host.
I don't know.
I got to check it out. I don't know who hosted. Give us a shout out if you hosted. Love to know. I don't have the alerts on. Savage buys it. You should have the alerts on. But what a game. What a game we just got shown to. The Lulls, Damo and Scar for MCGI. Just turning it up a notch. Bulletproof. Well, I think they had a pretty good match as well. Yes, okay. Ready up. Bang, let's go. Waiting on Bizer. Like always.
Feeding them to
it. The meme that keeps on giving, I guess.
Never get old.
No, he won't.
Never stop popping.
Jake was streamed, so Jake has sent it over. So shout out to Jake, I believe.
Thanks, Jake.
Remember, get those hashtags out. Bittersweet is having a look for him, and I'm sure he's writing them down. But as we said that, Bullets, he picks up the first goal.
That was quick.
Certainly proving his chances, hey?
Gee. I just want some of that prize pool, man.
I don't think you caught my my pun, but anyway, it's all good.
Sometimes I'm just oblivious.
I'm waiting for everyone to catch it in. Hopefully they do. Don't know. No, I
don't be like me, Twitch chat.
Don't be like this. Oh, okay. That is the most awkward set of play I've ever seen in my life, but it works. Yeah, it's just some really small touches. I think they gain like 3 meters in the small touches, and then Damo comes off the top, forces it in with a second off the rebound. Anyway, any ways possible. Yeah, okay. It works. I like it.
Yep.
It works.
It works.
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it at all. It's just I've never seen touches like that get a goal. Regardless, pressure is on right now. It's 1-0. Golden game. The first team here to put themselves into the grand final tonight. Gets epic. Here's Damo sending this one on, and he comes across, but he's on the wrong side. Reading it well. He's pulled 2 players out. Caused the third to break on the line, sort of redirecting himself. That's Damo. But Scarf just does it well. Bullet, he's so close. He turns the nose, and it goes in off him. There's the lead for Mastering CGI.
Yep. I think they're going to try to definitely grab a lead early in this. Bulletproof have been playing pretty damn well.
Well, there's over $350 in the prize pool for tonight. Absolute shout out to the guys chucking some money in and helping it out with the Matcherino. Exclamation mark Matcherino with the Alpha Cup code 4. If you want to continue to add the USD free dollar, there's still plenty of codes left. So hit that up, continue to the prize pool. And if you do feel like giving, then give away. This guy's playing for a big prize pool tonight. There's Scarf sending this one in. Moved forward. That is a pinch that might work out. No, the defense comes across. It's Lulz. Straight to Bullet. Bully mate with a bit of chasing. Elects to stay out and waits for a counter. Scarf. Low boost now. Paulie sets in. Bullet goes up. Misses. Puts Lulz out of place. Damo to work the inside. He's red, but he's demoed out. Managed to get the ball cleared. Still the pressure on Lulz. He strikes. Oh, no, he's gone straight to the post.
Keep me on the edge of my toes here.
Scarf with the bouncing ball. It's high. Forced to back out. Damo puts pressure on. Comes down for the dunk. Pinch. Out to the side. Bullet now. Wants Paulie mate into the game. Unbound's already up. He takes a demo onto one. The reset right in the corner where the ball is. So enough players to stop this. 2 flying past. Damo awkwardly in the position. Paulie. That's a good pinch. Just come down in the hot box. Scarf forced. Bullet now puts it on. It's set up to the middle. It'll come down awkwardly. Unbound. Doesn't read as well. Paulie mate. He does a little bit here, but he's on the wrong side. Damo clears. Now we're halfway down in the third. It's close. 1 goal differential. Scarf. An angle for all. Damo. It's almost saying, Scarf, get out of it. I got this. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Paulie mate now putting the pressure right back on the defense. Scarf picks it up. Charging down the wing, sets it on. The drop for now. Rebound from the Unbound. Able to hold up Paulie mate. Lulz in the middle. Plays died down for the moment, bittersweet, but it's been intense Rocket League action for game number 3.
Yeah, definitely hold your breath one. I know, just got to remind myself to breathe occasionally. You ever have that problem?
What's that?
Reminding yourself to breathe?
No. I wouldn't be casting as long, I suppose. You sort of teach yourself to do it. Regardless.
Too excited.
It's way too excited. 1:20 remaining on the clock right now. Scarf has a challenge with Bullet sending this one up off the backboard. Now that is dangerous. He's right down in the path. Oh, very lucky. This time it's on top of the tee. Managed to flip it out. Now Damo wants to connect. Like I said, the ball was awkward when it just comes straight down. Not easy to predict. Lulz coming through. Unbound. Oh, it doesn't read. That Scarf coming through. Bullet puts in the equalizer.
Bullet, in the right place. Taps it in. Minute to go.
Taps it in. A minute to go. Love it. How often do we stream? 3 to 4 times a week, my friend. Mr. Goaty 103. Mondays. Sometimes the Wednesday nights, Thursday and Friday. And if next couple of weeks we'll be having Saturday Night Rocket League. That's the OCE region timing. So we are GMT plus 10. So work it out to that and you know where to come get us. Unbound. Downfield Scarf. with the corner, sets this one up. Now the Lyles sends it out. Paulie mate. Unbound goes. Bullet. Interesting play. This actually opens up the defense. They do get out and charge. Able to clear. Damo high up. Be reset back to the middle. Reads it well. It's unbound. Next touch is crucial. It's a 50-50. That doesn't count. A last-ditch effort. Bullet. Bullet. Oh, the save from 2. Both of the teammates out here for Bulletproof. And now Damo, he sent it on its way. It'll be dropped down. Overtime's the call.
Time to get excited.
Yes, Bittersweet. Let's get excited. Get on the edge of your seat. This is a tight game. The winner goes into the grand final. Scar. Downfield. Once inside. No defense here. Damo puts it in.
Wow. That was a quick finish to a thrilling game. Holy crap.
Well, I'll tell you what. Mastering CGI, they dropped the first game. Don't look convincing whatsoever. And then, bang, they come in and nail the second and the third. It's an absolute nail-biter as well, with Bulletproof taking it to an overtime period. With Bullet scoring 2 goals, Damo and Scuff scoring for their team respectively. But what a game that was played out to be. Absolutely amazing one. What do we think? Mastering CGI off to the grand final. Bulletproof, well, they come back next week, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I'd want to. Hopefully we can get our prize pool back up again.
Look, it's a big expectation tonight. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Shout out to the guys who donated to Matcherino. Big shout out to Mocket Leg who chucked 200 USD in, which essentially has just absolutely monster the prize pool. So fantastic stuff. It is crazy. It's absolutely enjoyable. We're going to take a break here and we're going to set up for the second semi-final. In the meantime, we'll see you right after this.
The numbers grow by the day as millions come to compete. Those who sit at the top hear footsteps behind them louder than ever as they fight to keep hold of their crowns. Some will last a few years, maybe more, but none will last forever. What can one do to leave a mark which stands the test of time? It's quite simple, really. You can play for something greater than yourself. In this case, your country, your nation, your home. The World Cup, presented by the League of Rockets.
All right, we are back. And again, the boys are quick on the trigger. Faisal, we don't like you advertising. Regardless, first goal, no, it's not going to happen. No, it gets blocked out by Walcott. And introducing Palehorse Shire. Now, the boys have joined the wrong side, so I need to swap that over. Yeah, beauty. All right, let's go. Introducing my co-caster right now. Bittersweet, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, don't like waiting for us. Seems to be a recurring problem.
That's it. Shout out to everyone out there. We're actually still waiting for... we're actually still waiting for our bittersweet hashtags, right? The most interesting hashtags wins the key. Yep. Do we have any good ones so far?
We have a few. We've got defense hello. We've got never seen before footage, edge of my toes, and 900 Palehorse power, just to name a few. Okay,
well, we'll keep looking out for them. Best one wins the key tonight. Maybe something a little bit special as well. I've been told this is pretty much the grand final. No, this is the semi-final. Grand final's next. So this one goes in. Books himself a place as well. All right, let's go. So Hectic Grunt, Slurpy Monster and Walcott. Crucial plays here for Palehorse Shire. Sim 9. And that's literally how it's pronounced. Last week it was CM8 and tonight it's CM9. I still don't know why. Someone needs to explain that to me. Yeetsy. Well, the ball's teed up. Straight past Kami. Slurpy Monster. Savage.
Yep. Pretty savage. Straight off the top. Pinches it in, eh? Open that.
it's a savage savage after celebration as well. Just point the nose up and let you slide away.
Sliding life.
That is life. Yeetsy. Forward at the moment, it's dropped in the midfield. Not from the orange team challenging. Shire just holding back now. Kami. Hectic with the touch. Nerd sends this one in. Not a strong challenge. It sets back down. This is better. Kami. Bang! Straight in. Well, maybe Nerd was looking to play this as, I'm going to play a little weak effort here, but I wanted to come back. Then I set it up for Kami, and he slots it in.
Perfect rotation. Great team pass.
Well, it's a good one.
Predictions, Bible?
Oh, this is a close one.
Yeah,
I don't see Palehorse Shire getting through from here, but essentially this would be a pretty big battle. It goes down to the third game, or if it goes 2-0, it's to 1 goal differentials. At the moment, I think CM and 9 get through.
I have to pick Shire, don't I?
You're biased. You're biased, man.
Save me from my bias.
That's all right. It's expected.
Should be a good game regardless.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely indeed. At the moment, it's the boys of the Shire in front. 2-1 on the scoreboard. There's the work for Kami. Back out Nerd. Itzy holding off as Walcott. Keeps stationary off the wall. Waits for the bounce. Works into his favour now. Over the top, almost. Gets red. Hectic Grunt coming through. That is on target. Hectic. Oh, that was close. Nerd able to save. Still in the air right now. Brought down Yeetsy. Uses the car cleverly. Just a roll on ball. Gives the chance of defense to get in place and clear. Hectic counters for that midfield battle. Kami coming across. Yeetsy redirection. Nerds, well, he was already up, so he wasn't in the greatest positions, but he is one for here. Walcott's going to get up. Nerd. Tough angle to read. Slurpy now. Straight down to Yeetsy. It's off target coming through Kami. It's hard. Here comes Nerd. Deflection works for Slurpy. Charges out, but not able to get the touch in his favour. Yeetsy. Kami. Oh! Straight into the post.
Jeez, that was close.
Oh, and Slurpy is clever on this point. So Nerd, I'm not sure if there was a demo. He just backed out for boost. Let's have a look where he's at. Yeah, he's backed out for the 100 and realised that it's a rolling ball right down. Slurpy just works the line cleverly with the touch in the end, puts it past him. There's another goal. Two goal differential right now. Palehorse Shire with the lead.
Smart play there by Slurpy.
Shout out to my man Tretzky in chat. Hello. Demo set. Slurpee. Charging out. No, now. We've got an interesting challenge. As he comes down, he demos Kami, but the ball straight down the other end. Reset now. Slurpee gets forward. Got Kami to contend with. The ball doesn't work out for him. Hectic Crut now has to hold the line. Does well with that. Yeatsy back in. This middle play will be interesting. Walcott can't connect. It's now Nerd trying to balance out on the top. Slurpee reads. Kami soft touch. Interesting. It's been mucked around in the corner. But you can see an opening potentially, but Walcott is forced back at it. Lifts up a little bit higher. Demoed out. That was Yeatsy. The ball, interesting as it works straight across goal and almost into the back of the net. Hectic forward. Looks for that angle. It's elusive, and here comes Slurpee. Just a touch. Needed more of an angle. Walcott. It's already have Hectic flying at it. It comes back out in the last 10 seconds right now. See him at 9. They've got to send a boomer downfield and then get a kick-off goal by Walcott. He should finish it. Oh, it's gone barred down and out. There's the game. Walcott will let this one go to the ground. And Palehorse Shire, well, it goes against my prediction, but I'm happy for that. These two teams, I think they're around the same in terms of caliber.
Both teams having a strong showing. Good start. We'll see if C9 can come back in the second game. We've had some... It's happened quite a bit, actually, in most of our games that we've watched. You know, slow start for the first game. The team that loses the first one comes back in the second, takes it to a third, or just the second one's very close. They can definitely do it.
Very tight in the midfield battle, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of back and forth.
Well,
Whoever
Kami,
makes the first mistake.
Well, Kami, exactly right. Well, Kami, Yeatsy, and Nerd have played some pretty good Rocket League so far in the tournament tonight. They're now being tested as needing to actually get this game for the Golden Third right now in Palehorse Shire to book themselves into a grand final. First grand final, I believe, of their own tournament. So that'll be epic. And imagine if they take on $350 AUD. Big prize pool to play for tonight. Absolutely.
That's why the MCGI guys wanted some of it.
Indeed. It's Slurpee. Now charge. Yeatsy comes out. Kami on the back line will be forced to think about this scenario. Oh, no, Kami. So Kami goes up when the ball wasn't on target, and just the drop. This is where it hurts.
Oh.
You can see the touch. So he goes up to clear, thinking I can pinch this off the wall and get a big clearance. But he's not on the wall. He flies in between the ball drop and his car and the ball. It just bounces in, so awkward. It wasn't intentional at all. A big, it's just called luck. Yeatsy puts in a response.
Yeatsy's like, mate, scoring in the wrong goal. You gotta do this. Straight in, 110 Ks.
It's a boomer. That's what we call in the
Hashtag
profession.
boomer, boys.
A boomer! Well, it's only coming up to a minute in play. Round 2. Slurpee sends this one out, brought out by Kami. Now Yeatsy. That's a savage angle. Goes up this time. A little bit too high. Held up well by the defense. Nerd unable to work the back wall. Kami has the line here. An angle's good. Comes down. No one challenges. Yeatsy wrong side of it. Now Slurpee just relieving a little bit of pressure. The 50-50 doesn't get there as Nerd comes back down. Coming for a Yeatsy. Hectic Crut was up, but I think he might have run out of it. So let's just go to Hectic, see where he's at. So he's 45. He's low. He's coming down. Got nothing to come down on. Yeatsy comes through.
Misjumped it. Misjudged the ball.
Well, it's hard. It's sort of
You're not wrong.
a pass coming off the wall there. How do you read that?
Great difficulty. Bit of luck.
And he only ever had 45. So going up in the contest, he's sort of got one movement, one direction to go. You can sort of maneuver out to the side, but you can't finish it. Saying that Walcott, he's maneuvered himself perfectly for the scenario. Ball gets dropped out by Nerd, and then he just plays it superbly here.
Even game so far. It's going to be a tight one.
On ZHC, forward, Walcott. Over to hold, Nerd. Back into the edge of the box. Not much forthcoming. Pressure's on, but Walcott held up. Now Kami's going to charge. Hector Grunt works the 50-50 down drop. Able to get the 50 again. Second effort's count the third. Maybe a counter here. Yes, it's got full boost to go. He can connect first. It's sent far out. The bounce will be interesting. He doesn't connect. That's two players whiffing. Nerd comes out. Touched out to the corner. Kami with time. Now clears, but it's held up. That was Slurpee with a challenge. Yeatsy. Got to get it past Hectic. He doesn't. Now Hectic, he pops it in. Looking for the strike on the bottom zone. Walcott, he didn't fly. Slurpee goes, but he's wide. Back to the middle. Palehorse haven't finished yet. Walcott comes through, and Yeatsy made some. Able to hold up. Now Nerd comes through. Oh!
Good read by Slurpee there.
Chance for Nerd, but not able to get the job done. We're halfway down in the second. Sponsors need to come out. Hectic now on the top. He's got it past Yeatsy. Now the turn. Kami very quickly onto it, not letting it happen. Be a high block. Ball doesn't touch Kami at all. It does get set back to the corner. Nerd trying. Defense holding up at the moment for the Palehorse Shire. What an intense battle this has been in the last 30 seconds to a minute. Here, better sweep.
I am on the edge of my seat. I might not sound it, but I am. It's, both teams playing phenomenally.
So Nerd went for the shot phenomenally. Kami sort of went, oh, okay, I thought that was going to be going in, and sort of he awkwardly touched it down the back in the defense. Slurpee challenge. It's over the top. Kami, this is good. Good momentum. It's essentially the 1v1. Walcott does the work, brings it back out, gets the rotation back into place. Charges upfield with 100. Bruce Walcott to door himself. Not going to happen. He goes wide. Now Nerd, the quick rebound, looks to play it out. He does get the second, but it's wide of the goal. Kami sets it up. That'll be a savage bounce down. Walcott gets up. Nerd wants the angle. He gets it.
Jeez.
What a pressure play coming from CM9. Just end up getting it in the end. Just pure harassment on the front line pressure. They get the goal. They take the lead.
Phenomenal pressure coming out from CM9.
Rob.
Obliterating that defense.
Nerd, oh. As easy as that come, the defense just caught out. Walcott goes up here. Slurpee missed times. That's awkward. Goal.
No one back there to stop it.
Now Nerd to drop the Slurpee. Walcott working hard at it. Hectic back out. Slurpee touch. Hectic comes through. Nerd on the clearance. Does well with the 1-2. Kami now just needs to send a boom roll. Now Nerd has gone up. Interesting because no one's challenged him, which means if Kami has got the soft touch, would have been on. Hectic Grunt in the meantime gets a great redirection pass onto him. Defense holds up. Sent back down. Nerd now into Yeatsy. Hectic Grunt is on the wrong side of this. Managed to turn around very quickly and get the challenge. Makes the 50-50 count. Right back down. Kami gets sent flying down back to his back line. If anything, it favours him, but he's being sorted by an absolute front line of defence.
Oh, some beautiful passing there from the Shire.
All three of them are working so hard up there, Shire Palehorse. And it's just continued to work. They've got the one up, then two for your choice. Kami's like, picky in the middle. A 2-on-1. Usually all defenders get split and it's an instant goal. Hard one to pick. Look, I just know from experience and playing a bit of footy when you have the 2v1, it's about a 25% ratio of picking the right person. So essentially that was a crucial goal in the scheme of things, but they need to score again in the dying seconds here. Keep it up, the Palehorse, and they'll take this into the grand final. At the moment, CM9, they want to end this. Bring it down. It's held up. Now Slurpee and Walcott, they're charging down to 50-50. Back to the middle. Oh, this is going to be savage here. It's left and CM9, they take the second game. We'll go to a golden third.
Some great games. Oh, great play by both teams there. It's a huge shot on goal difference though. 13-4, or maybe 5 because I don't think one counted.
Wow. How about that?
Look at that save.
Look, Sim and I, obviously they're putting a lot of pressure on it. Again, his defense is there. Look at that. 8, 9. 9 saves. So certainly quite a bit. Here we go. We're waiting for it. The hashtag just to cue you to cue me. We'll keep it rolling. The grand final coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.
Slurpee joining blue there by accident.
Uh-oh. Don't do that. Well, game number
like
3.
this.
Here we go. CM9 taking on Palehorse Shire. We're here for the Palehorse February 3 Alpha Cup number 4. Points going to the Chase, the RLO's Chase event coming up in a few weeks' time. A few weeks. I've got to get the dates right. It's 5, 6 maybe. We'll find out very soon. Regardless, the points do count. So these tournaments get amongst them. Also playing for $350 plus in tonight's tournament. So a big money prize pool going through the players right now. No one's got a goal. And this is the golden game to put themselves into the grand final. Bittersweet. Who's in there already?
I believe we have Musk MCGI.
So the winner takes them on.
Yep. It's going to be a tough game, no matter who gets through, I believe. MCGI formed pretty strongly against Bulletproof.
All right, well, there's Nerd. Play this out. Hectic challenges. Now to turn the ball. Inside. Redirection from Yeatsy. Walcott now on the read. Nerd block. Going to take a little bit more than that. Maybe a demo on the line or at least a backboard play. We will see it happen. The boys know what they're doing. Just feeling the game. It's funny enough, the game's all about sort of percentages and in terms of getting a little bit more ground. As soon as you get sort of more ground coverage and you start to take boost away from your opposition, you get more of an opportunity to score. And that's where we'll see to start the count. So both teams yet really sort of holding the ball and pinning it into the back lines as of yet.
Both teams just taking it easy to begin with. Trying to find a weakness in the other side's defense.
Well, there's a chance here. Nerd flies through Slurpee. That was enough touch for him. I think they have a boost battle. Nerd picks up. So Slurpee's nothing at the moment on a defensive end. Kami sets this up high. Slurpee, well, he does one thing only. He runs up the wall. Does well with that point. Coming across Nerd. Hectic holds the line, able to block with the rear end. Now sent down forward. The Shire wanting to attack Yeatsy, very quickly relieves the pressure. Here's the chance for Nerd. Once inside, gets one. Hectic reads it and able to stop it. Halfway down in the third. Wenner gets himself into the grand final. Walcott clears. Second effort downfield. Now Kami to block. Walcott wants inside. Again, the challenge is both teams been absolutely present on the defense mine. Here comes Hectic. Is it on target? Kami with the block. Oh my goodness, everyone's out of boost. It's blocked. It's going to be anyone with a quick fire shot here. Walcott turns this one in. Coming through. Kami just with a steady balance. Gets up and saves. Nerd to hold. Bar Walcott! And this time Kami charging through. Quick rebound, not there. Hectic up. Yeatsy with a touch. Sent far side. Kami will be there for this one. Hectic pops this one up. We'll tell you what, it is a game of ping pong. And the defense is pretty much the last line on rotation right now. It's certainly getting intense. Nerd. Up it goes. Kami looking to make some magic. Two players out. Essentially, this is 2v1 and they can work up properly here. CM9. Now it sets up, the ball dropping. Awkward for everyone. Everyone moves past. It's the first to get there, but it's the 50-50 that comes about. Are we going to see a goal at all here?
Both teams so defensive. They just don't want to let the other team score. Why would you? Over $350 on the line.
Yeatsy up.
Potentially.
Kami. It's just looming right now, the pressure from both. It's going to come down right down to the last 10 seconds. Clearance from Hectic. Now he's got to set up. Kami, enough deflection still. It's pinched out awkwardly. Oh my goodness, Walcott does well to save that on the backflip. Up goes Slurpee, reading it. Yeatsy's got the midfield. He pops it up, needs a counter here. Nerd in an awkward position, comes back out. The ball dropping down now. Here's a slot shot. Big save from Nerd. It's not done yet. Walcott goes. 2 players now clearing. This is open. Rotation coming through. Nerd does not let anything drop down to the box. The last 9 seconds. Will they keep it up or go overtime? I think overtime's the call. They don't want to risk it right at the end, but right now, it is do or die for either team to book themselves into the grand final for over $350. Palehorse Shire taking on Sierra 9.
I'm just speechless, buzzer.
Both teams have had chances. Walcott, he sends it on. Yeatsy's there. Kami comes out as well. Past 1, now 2 on D. Drop back down, Slurpee, clever. Yeatsy counters. Now the bring back in, the angle, Savage. No one there on far side. It's a race to see whoever can make the 50-50 count. It's a pinch on Yeatsy, comes through the rotation. Almost caught out Kami. He will now get up at this one. Hectic climbing. There's a challenge, but nowhere to be seen in terms of the pressure on Kami. He waits for this one. Wants to turn in outer boost. This is going to be awkward here for Sierra 9. Palehorse a chance. A demo from Kami. Stops one in the corner. They've brought back down. Slurpee goes high. Needed to be dropped. The ice. It comes in. But down skis. The finish, Slurpee Monster. It's Palehorse Shire that booked themselves into the grand final, ladies and gentlemen.
What a game, Bizer. Wow. What a finish. Like it's going to be a good grand final.
It was tight right to the end. The overtime period going absolutely large. 1 minute and 1 second on the clock. What a game that was. Walcott, hectic front, and Slurpee Monster working hard. And it really just came down to that battle. It was the really battle of the midfield. It was ping pong all the way.
Both teams just hitting it to the other side's goal, you know, just really wanting it, trying to make something happen. But defense from both teams was also phenomenal. Just both teams playing their heart out, I guess. Not much more to say. Nice win to Palehorse Shire. Should be a good grand final.
Well, it's Palehorse Shire taking on the MCGI. And if you really want to know, these teams are pretty close in caliber. They're sitting around the 10 to the 15th mark on the power rankings. So not necessarily the best teams in the region, but 2 up-and-coming teams that have some talent. I'll tell you what, this grand final, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Bittersweet joining me as well from Palehorse Esports. You could say biased, but you've actually been a pretty good call tonight, man. I'm loving what I'm getting from you.
I try, you know, it's hard, you know, everyone favours their own team. Yeah. There's so many good teams at the moment, too.
I know. Shout out to, obviously, tonight we're doing that. We actually got one key up for grab for the best hashtag for Bittersweet. So Bittersweet wants the best hashtag ever, and he'll give the key. That will be given out just before we announce the grand final. So while we take on the break, give us the hashtags. He's going to announce that. But we're also excited for this weekend for RLCS. Our 2 representatives from OCE in Jam Gaming and Alpha Sydney are going to be absolutely amazing to watch. I'm looking forward to all 10 teams playing. I reckon there's going to be upsets. You can't predict it. I think it's the talent going to the LAN is massive to the event. It's going to be absolutely crazy. On that point, we're going to take a break here. We'll set up for the grand final. We'll see you right after this.
This is the Clash of the Titans you've all been waiting for. Who's it gonna be, Flipside or iBuyPower? Not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Cronovi, they can put it in! iBuyPower stays alive in the upper bracket. What just happened? Able to get the block. Sad Jr. pops it back into the box, and Jacob's up for this one, but it's not gonna happen. And Flipside sends Kings of Urban home. Matcherino clears it around. Marky Duda, Cookster, they're driving down. It's on the wall. Cronovi tries to put it over. Mike Rules drops it. Cookster takes the shot. It doesn't matter. iBuyPower are the RLCS champion. pressure. And oh, Violent Panda drops it. It goes in. They finish it off, and they drop Flipside to the lower bracket.
You just said it yourself, Market just went on a tear. Sunless, 1 goal now, separates Flipside from a win, and 1 goal from Market staying alive. Off the back line, goes in! How appropriate, but gets down to take it. They take the championship. A little bit too off from that. Markey will keep the dream alive. Cooks with a shot. That's it! Flipside Tactics, your reigning world champions, secure themselves a spot into Season 3 land.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. 7 games in. What a way to end it. Flipside will go to land.
Oh, of course, being in front of millions is so much different to being in front of 50,000.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to OCE Rocket League. We're here with the Palehorse 3v3 Alpha Cup. It is the grand final right now, mastering CGI, taking on the Palehorse Shire. This is bound to be a big game. I'm Bizer, and joining me is Bittersweet. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello, Bizer. I am phenomenal. This is gonna be a crazy match.
I think it's going to be absolutely massive. It is a best of 5 grand final, playing for over $350 tonight. It's probably the biggest prize pool I'm seeing just on the tournament basis of donations. So a bit of hype around it tonight. And, well, Palehorse Shire, actually a chance to win some money tonight. Love it. We don't usually see them right on the end game, but tonight they're here and they're representing and mastering CGI. Well, they're also deserving as well. I think that they deserve to be here as well. They're also improving throughout this. It's just going to be epic. I'm loving these teams right now.
Yeah, both teams have played their heart out, just getting up to the grand final. And I can assure you, both teams want that prize pool because it is tremendously large for one of our tournaments. We are super excited to see it go to the strongest team tonight.
Well, let's talk about the teams and how they got here. Run us through mastering CGI's performance in tonight's tournament and how they got to the grand final.
So, Mastering CGI, they started off in the round 2, so they didn't have to play the first round against Gaming Clowns, which they 2-0'd. And then they 2-1 Palehorse by Cloud, which is our other team. Fairly strong team. They were in the power rankings before, and they're going to hopefully get their way back in. And then they had just a super hard match against Bulletproof, where they 2-1 them to finally get into the final against the Shire.
Speaking of Shire's entry, they had some pretty tough matches. How was their leg into this one?
Yeah, they had Team Infinite at the start, which they had 2-0'd fairly convincingly, 1-0 and 4-0. But then they had Deos and Feros as
Deos and Feros?
Yeah, Deos and Feros, sorry.
Oh, no, it's a funny way of saying it. I don't know.
Deos and Feros? I don't know, it depends what language you want to use, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly
that was a tough one. That took 3 games. Went 1-0 against them in the first one, and then they 1-0'd them the other games. A super low-scoring game, because they're a pretty strong team, Deos and Feros.
So we're just going to do a quick shout-out to our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
Matcherino gives you the power to directly support your favorite tournaments and gaming scenes. Head over to this tournament's Matcherino page, sign in with your Twitch account, and if there's a coupon code, donate $1 for free by entering it. To help the prize pool grow even more, you can add a personal donation that will go directly to the players. You can also check out the rewards. If you see something you like, you can buy it and support the event. Rewards can be purchased through PayPal or with points that you accumulate by watching the stream. Best of all, contributions edge closer to the stretch goals, providing extra content for fans if the goal is reached. Esports communities are growing with your help. Get more of what you like by supporting now.
All right, well, thank you, Matcherino, for helping these tournaments grow. And I'll tell you what, they're helping everyone, so loving it. Just loving what they do. Exclamation mark Matcherino. There's still that USD code you can do as we get the Palehorse boys into game. We are ready. It's a rumble, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it's at. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this grand final. Bittersweet.
Yeah, I am stoked. It's probably like the only words I can get at the moment.
Well,
I really want the Shire to take it.
As we get set, the boys on the MCGI team, Damo, the Lols, Scarf, and for the boys, the Palehorse Shire, Hectic Grunt, Walcott, and Slurpy Monster. This is big. And Walcott with the first opportunity was hot in the last semi. MCGI will be a little bit cold, but the way they played their game out was also very hot. So both games going down to the wire, third game, and very close goals differentials. I think decided within 2 goals for the Masters CGI game.
Yeah,
and obviously decided by the golden goal in the overtime period here for Palehorse. Walcott, well, he's been savage on Scarf. He ends up running the ball out anyway. Set down. Scarf wants an angle. Ball back in. Slurpy now. Got to get the second on this. Damo reads it, but straight into Slurpy. So as a result, he was looking for at the end. Is making the contest as Walcott brings that one out. Well, first minute been interesting, but it's what we expect. 2 different teams haven't versed each other tonight. It's going to be a fill-out process.
They always seem to start like this, a bit slow. Each team kind of feels how the other one plays.
Scarf drops this down for the Lols. Back out with the ball, played. Downfield, Damo now sets it up. Lols sets in the angle. Blocked out Slurpy. Defense has been the key for Palehorse tonight. Really has put him in good stead as the Lols looks to set that. Tough angle, Walcott brings it in. Damo, that's a good counter. Slurpy's up on this point. Able to hold Walcott out wide. Times the wall jump perfectly as he comes back down. Reads by Lols. Hectic, the block, Slurpy forced to it. Walcott forces himself back. Mastering CGI, not able to really put a forward offensive pressure on. As I say that, Lols, great effort. Damo now sets it down. This is the Lols for the counter. And the rotations, they're good at the moment. So just confirming, our prize pool right now is sitting at $368.78 AUD. So obviously the Matcherino reading on the screen is USD. The rest contribute through, and I believe there's a $50 added on the top. So do the maths, it's quite big. As you say, that first goal, Walcott. If I had bets, bittersweet, Walcott would have been my favourite, to be honest. if we had a first goal scorers like they do in the AFL, yeah, Walcott's be hot tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely been on the mark. Boys have been practicing so hard. They just want to perform to the best of their ability.
All right, well, we're halfway down. First game played tonight in the Alpha Cup Grand Final. Palehorse Shire, they get their opportunity. Big game, big time. They start with the first goal right now. Mastering CGI, looking for theirs. Lols plays to the wall, straight in the line. Hectic, he misreads and mistimes this one. Brought back out, redirection, Slurpy enough. Scarf looks for the pop in centre. Interesting, almost worked a pinch down line. Didn't really see that. Then again, pinches are so hard to predict when you do get them, so not a clear shot at the moment for Mastering. Damo touches the one out. Walcott backs off. Slurpy. Let's get the line of this. The angle's going to be savage. He gets it right in front now. Coming down in an attack. Walcott, wrong side of the ball. Gives MCGI the chance. Can the boys work it out? It's just being solid from the midline. They have no control, bittersweet. None whatsoever.
No, they're going to have to pick it up a little bit. And I'm going to try not to jinx anything now, so just going to shut my trap.
It's where Byers does a solo stream. I'm
No
used
cast
to
is
it.
cursed.
I'm used to it. There's a nice shot coming from Walcott. Oh, the save from Damo. It's big. The pressure's still on. The drop doesn't come forth. Now the lulls. A rebound goal as the defense is not there. Hectic sends it up and he whiffs past. It's not bad. Gives time for a rotation to be set properly. Lyles now off the backboard. Damo, a bouncing ball. He's wide, but this has got Hectic in an awkward place. He pops it out to the right. Read by Slurpy. Clever. Scarfed a hole in the pocket, but that's just give time for the rotation. Slurpy's going to get the chance to work this. Zero boost. Does get the 50-50 counter out wide. Damo flying high, looking for the touch. Scarf down now. Mastering CGI looking to mount this attack. Here comes Damo. He's feathering. He turns it inside, but there's nothing left. The corner is savage. Scarf sets it back. Oh, the shot from Damo is big, but the save even bigger. Can't believe it's just one goal in this first game and how it's been set out, but it is the boys of Palehorse that will take the first game here. Almost looking for another goal, and there'll be drops. Palehorse Shire with the first game.
Strong start from both teams. And CGI not giving that one up easily. They really wanted a goal there at the end.
You could see the
Defense
pressure. You could see the pressure right then and there was really starting to sort of behold and sort of get right into it. That was from Mastering CGI, but what really baffled me was the start. Just everyone was really slow. It was sort of I don't want to give any room. There was no really risks taken. But it got about halfway point, and at the point where Palehorse scored that first goal, Mastering CGI started to pick it up. You can't leave it to the last 30 seconds of a game to try and bring it back. You've got to score earlier.
Yeah, they definitely left it a little bit too long to really ramp up the pressure. But we'll see if they can just start it off in the next game. Both teams warming up pretty well. It's a very low scoring game compared to what we've seen from some of the other ones.
Well, here we go. With the game in number 2, Palehorse Shire in a good position right now. All they need is 3 games. Best of 5 grand final. They take a whopping $368.78 home. Think about that. That's over $100 each to these players. 120 bucks, practically.
It's a lot of keys.
That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Mind you, I got that many crates to open. That would be cool if I had that money.
Nitro.
Yeah, just one. I got heaps of C1, C2, C3s, and even C4s. Just holding on to them. One day they're going to be very, very valuable.
They're going to be retiring them, so
that's right. But you hold on to them. I saw someone streaming opening a whole lot of C1s. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh well, doesn't matter. We're in game number 2. Again, it's the filling out process, but they started where they left off the last match, which is intense. Damo has the wall line here, comes down in the nick of time. Walcott was lining up the goal for the first for his team. Sent back out. Slurpee loses touch of this scarf in front. Damo forced to put the nose out of line. Set back up. Damo, well, there's no boost. He went up and looked to fake. Walcott over the top. Slurpee does a demo in the line of that. Scarf up early, uses the nose, gets it back out. Now set on target. Damo forced over. Last line efforts coming out here for the Mastering CGI. Look, great pressure from Palehorse. Shire. It comes back in, the bouncing ball. Jules, the Lols. I think at one point they played together. Got to confirm that. The old mindset coming in, but Lols, the Lols. Plays the ball up at the moment, Walcott. Damo. Second touch, works it. Slurpee counters. Now Hectic. Savage in itself, sent on Walcott. The blocks there, there was two on line. Slurpee to soft touch, is going to put the players under duress. Everyone's up, everyone's out of place as well. Scarf, he drops about in the hot box. Walcott will take the opportunity. The flip from the lull. Slurpee must have come through. Slams it home.
Bit of a misplay there from CGI, just trying to get the clear. Lul's just flicking it up, it's a crossbar. Unlucky save.
It was sort of coming down to that pressure point of the game where the defense would just crack. Two went up for that counter off the back line, and then the whole back line was exposed. And you can see two going up again. If the ball quickly comes around, it's a quick fire shot and no one's there. Scarf, able to get it up. Damo realises he's not coming back for it. Gets the middle counter. The Lulls coming through. The bouncing ball on target. Hectic. Big save from him. Low burst. Looking for his player. Sends it on. Slurpee not ready for it. This time to jump. Lulls good enough at the 50-50. Sends it back out. It's now in the pocket. Hectic. Oh, Hectic. There's not enough carry at the end there. As ambitious from the back line. Getting up Slurpee. Misses the touch. Damo lets it go. Couple whiffs coming off Scarf in the middle play. This risky play. Anyone can get this. The 50-50. Walcott. He booms it. But it's wide. Brought back down. Scarf to the middle point. Set up off the back by Walcott. Again, it's ambitious play from both teams. Just chucking the car out and taking the risk. Better get some brisk.
Hashtag. How much brisk?
How much brisk? Scarf on the save. Slurpee. Well, doesn't rate 4 for him. Scarf now. Touch. Lulls is out of place. Walcott, well, he's trying to do pretty much essentially a 3v1, but too many cars in the way. Drops back down. The pressure is still on here. Palehorse are relentless. Back out to the middle. Slurpee. It's on. Oh, the redirection close. Now to turn. They need to make these 50-50s count. Even get a demo. Stop this rotation because it is boost wars at the moment. And Mastering CGI, they're not on the right side of it. Slurpee. A moment. Point of relief there for the blue team. Damo sets this back up. Redirection. Lulls. Nope. He turns the car. He wants out. Back out to the side. Walcott looking to try and drop that back in. Slurpee mistimes. Now Damo. Don't tell me that's a dropout. Nope. Lulls just holding for a second. Do not want dropouts in grand final. Walcott sent on. Hectic now. Interesting angle, the Lulls. He hasn't cleared this and means anyone's ball. Damo, not enough to carry, calls his teammate out. That's enough there, but essentially the low and boost. Dying seconds of the second game. Palehorse, they've done it again. They've held them right out. And the pressure has been so relentless from these boys. Can they put in the second goal? Walcott was coming across. Mastering. The Lulls. Oh, Hectic. Gain saving save on that point to stop an equaliser goal for game number 2. And Palehorse, they're on tournament point. Well, what a game that was. That was absolutely crazy at the start, and it started quickly. But essentially, Mastering CGI have been matched tonight and haven't been able to counter Palehorse Shire. But in saying that, it's been a low-scoring affair. Bittersweet. There's not many goals.
Yeah, but if you have a look at the shots, what's that? 12 shots from the Shire compared to the 3 shots from CGI and CGI.
And 1 goal.
yeah. Sorry, and 1 goal.
And 1 goal. Yeah, it's like shots. But essentially, like for a moment of that, probably for a minute of a play, especially at the end, Palehorse just kept it in their forward half. They just did not let Mastering CGI come out. And when they did, they came out for a second and it was right back in there again. Just completely nullifying them from even getting a forward presence, Mastering CGI. This third game, crucial. They have to get the comeback train going.
Yeah, they cannot let the Shire just score easy goals or anything in this. It's so hard to come back. As you can see, the defense is just ridiculous. And the pressure from the Shire there's a lot of it at the moment.
Well, it's the Palehorse 3v3 Alpha Cup, week number 4, grand final, game number 3 right now. Palehorse Shire in the box seat to take the tournament out, and $368.78 in the kitty. Tell you what, it's a big payday. Shout out to the guys who donated tonight's Matcherino. You guys are all legends. Love it indeed. As we head in here, also shout out to everyone in Twitch chat. Give us your winner right now. I want to know if Mastering CGI can get themselves back into it, or the Palehorse Shire take this win right now. Let's go down on the floor and let the boys rip this one out. Walcott bring this one out for now. Lyles with a counter, brought back. Some awkward angles. Mastering CGI need to stay out of the corner. Hasn't worked for him as of yet. Hectic. Walcott the forward. Damo up. Ball sent forward, but there should be an easy clearance here from Lyles. Gets the 50-50. We'll follow up here. Damo is charging up, looking for the redirection, but there's a couple blocks coming forth here from Palehorse Shire. Bumping game has been superb. Scarf. Well, he's missed it, so he backs up for first, lets his teammate come through. As a player, Bittersweet, what are you thinking the boys of Mastering CGI need to do here?
Oh, I don't know. They just got to clear the ball as best as they can. Don't whiff, really. Otherwise, the Shire's just going to punish him.
Walcott brings that right into the hot spot, the redirection. Oh, that was savage. It was quick, but defense able to get there. Palehorse almost caught out. Bit good to see a goal finally come from the Mastering CGI. So far, they've been held scoreless in this grand final. But then again, the opposition's only scored twice. But it's enough to get him over the line. Hectic off the backboard. Interesting angle. Pressure well and truly set. Damo flips this one up. Walcott should be able to get the second. He does off the wall. Set down the Lyles. This is the next play, which is crucial here. Mastering CGI. And again, they've been countered. The ball's dropping right down. Went through the Lyles. 3 players stuck in the corner. Damo on the wrong side of the goals. Needs to be careful. Scarf now. Wants the angle. Brought inside. Walcott. Good block. Hectic. He's got a great angle here, but he's gone a bit wide. Right into the line of Lyles. He saves. Halfway down in the third. No one's scored as of yet. The pressure. It's set on. Big save coming from Slurpee and Hectic. In a matter of seconds. Double team save. Scarf now to set this up. MCGR looking for a goal. Lyles goes again. Walcott blocks. There's a joust in the pocket, but just over the distance of meterage and ground. Walcott back inside. Damo. Nose is in the way. Now brought out. Palehorse got an open goal. Damo gets back and holds for now. 2 minutes remaining here. Bittersweet.
Yeah, I don't know how this one's going to end. Both teams are just going nuts at the moment. MCGI really want to go. They're really putting the pressure on Shire at the moment.
There's Hectic.
We're not going to let you win this.
Almost. Walcott. Hectic Spider-Manning off. Didn't have any web left. Not able to hang off the goal. Scarf. Down he goes. Walcott. Dangerous ball back to the middle. Gives a chance here for MCGI. Again, the pressure's well and truly on. Damo sailing, but he's got 3 players right in the way. Forces himself at it. Now 100 boosts for the Lyles, but there's essentially a barricade of players running at him. Able to get down to the corner. Damo sets this one out. The redirection in. Lyles, he's backed off. Scarf will be here for this, but ball well and truly cleared over top. Lyles now counters. comes down Walcott, looks for the middle. Palehorse Shire is strong on defense and have been absolutely savage on their clearances, not giving an inch right now. Back to the middle. Hectic. He brings us in. Walcott just sort of caught sightseeing in the middle there, not knowing when to go. And when he went to go, it was the ball's well and truly over his head. Slurpee, challenge for the 50-50. Hectic blocks. Alols has got to run back to his own goal and try and counter. Now Slurpee has a drop on him. It brings the ball back out. Walcott, he looks to find her angle. It's too fine coming through. Couple plays there for Palehorse. We're under that 30-second mark. We're down to the 0 point. No one wants the goal right now.
Grand final I've seen in a while.
Oh, it's probably going to have to be the lowest scoring one I've seen in 14 weeks of casting on OCE Rocket League. Right now, the boys of Mastering CGI, they want a goal. Here, it's a good chance for them to get themselves back into the game, into this grand final. Palehorse, they keep this up. They can get this down. It's slightly wide. It's going to be put down on the floor. Mastering CGI, they want this game. They're going to have to do it in overtime.
Breathe.
Oh, Walcott, it's open. It's finished. Slurpee must take a bow right now, Palehorse Shire. You deserve it. They do it 3 straight. Walcott able to pull the defense out of sync. 2 gone. Slurpee comes through on the rotation. Slots it home. They do it in straight sets in the grand final tonight. Mastering CGI not able to get on the scoreboard whatsoever. Well done to the Palehorse Shire. They take home the Week 4 Alpha Cup along with $368.78. A monster of a prize pool. An absolute monster.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to be able to match this week's prize pool again, but we can only try. And we're definitely going to have to thank everyone that donated, including Mocket. Thanks, guys. It's just phenomenal.
Shout out to the Twitch chat right now. Thank you guys for joining us. Absolute epic game, Bittersweet. Crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen such a low-scoring grand final. Like as you said, you haven't seen one in 14 weeks. It's definitely the lowest I've seen. Definitely this back and forth between both teams. But Shire too strong. 3-0.
They get it done, and well, look, if it's any time to say, the Palehorse Shire of announcing that they're a team to beat in these type of tournaments. Obviously, not the top tier, as the top tier. 2 of them are in America right now for RLCS, but the rest obviously taking a break. Funny enough, we don't see them tonight, but a couple other orgs playing too. Maybe some people just not available to play on a Thursday night Rocket League action. But regardless, what a game for Palehorse. They absolutely dominated it. Love it.
Yeah, well, good showing.
Any shout outs before we finish up tonight?
Well, as I said before, shout out to Mocket Esports donating that $200 USD. That's just crazy, and we love you guys for it. And yeah, as you said, shout out Twitch chat. Thanks to yourself, Bizer, for streaming and casting. We couldn't have done it without you. Done some great work. Shout out Twitch chat. Keep watching, guys. We appreciate you. And to all the teams that played, we look forward to seeing you again.
Indeed, what a night of Rocket League action. One of the biggest prize pools we've seen for any tournament coming through. Yep. Shout out to Mocket. They just come in and just dropped it. You're like, what? Holy mollies. But also shout out to everyone else. $50 as well being contributed by Palehorse. And a 12% cut going out to the boys down at RLO for the chase. So essentially top points for Palehorse as well in the chase, which is really good. Looking forward to the points calculating over the next couple of weeks and seeing where teams end up. Well, guys, if you want to know how to enter this tournament next in the future, all you're going to do is get into the Palehorse Esports Discord and connect with it. It's on every Thursday. And as far as I'm concerned, it's staying on every Thursday and not stopping. So if you want to be a part of this, anyone in OC can play at any skill level. There's no caps, there's no restrictions. So you could eventually be versus the top semi-pros, or you could even be a new team starting out, just getting some experience. Absolutely fun stuff. Well, from here, we move on to the Vape Esports Friday Night Live. The semi-pros playing tomorrow night. I'll be live from Escape Portal once again, where I'll be giving you guys a bit of love down there. If you are local in Perth, make your way down there and be a part of it. If you are, we'll get you on stream and we'll get you a bit of a shout out as well as an interview. We had Jube last week. We talked about his insane camera angle, and well, everyone loved a little bit of Jube. Funny enough, we haven't seen him this week. He's gone MIA, but surely we'll see him sooner or later. Thank you, Bittersweet, for being a strong, absolute strong house, a strong house tonight. So,
thank you.
Yeah, there goes the puns. It's really good to have you just to be able to sit in here and just give that breakdown. It's absolutely fantastic. But shout out to everyone on Twitch chat. It was without you guys, we wouldn't actually have a production. So thank you for coming and watching, and it's really appreciated. At the end of the day, this is just a big grand final with the prize pool on the mount. Well done to the boys of Palehorse Shire. They take the grand final week number 4. I'm Bizer. That was Bittersweet.
Hello.
We'll leave you with a little bit of massive clip coming out to the weekend. Hashtag Go Jam Gaming. Hashtag Go Alpha Sydney. The OC boys representing on the fronts. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We'll see you next time, guys. We'll see you later.
This is the clash of the Titans you've all been waiting for. Who's it gonna be? Flipside or iBuyPower? Not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Grenoble, they can put it in! iBuyPower stays alive in the upper bracket. What just happened? Able to get the block. Sad Jr. pops it back into the box, and Jacob's up for this one, but it's not gonna happen. And Flipside sends Kings of Urban home. Matcherino clears it around. Marky Duda, Cookster, they're driving down. It's on the wall. Grenoble tries to put it over. Mike Rules drops it. Cookster takes the shot. It doesn't matter. iBuyPower are the RLCS champion. Sherwin and Violent Panda dropped it. It goes in. They finish it off, and they drop Flipside to the lower bracket.
You just said it yourself, Market just went on a tear. Sunglass, 1 goal now. Separates Flipside from a win, and 1 goal from Market staying alive. Back inside. Goes in. How appropriate. Look at that attacking. They take the championship. A little bit too off from that. Markey will keep the dream alive. Cooks with a shot. That's it! Flipside Tactics, your reigning world champions, secure themselves a spot into Season 3 land.
2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. 7 games in. What a way to end it. Flipside will go to land.
Oh, of course, being in front of millions is so much different to being in front of 50,000.
The numbers grow by the day as millions come to compete. Those who sit at the top hear footsteps behind them louder than ever as they fight to keep hold of their crowns. Some will last a few years, maybe more, but none will last forever. What can one do to leave a mark which stands the test of time? It's quite simple, really. You can pray for something greater than yourself. In this case, your country, your nation, your home. Cup, presented by the League of Rockets.
Matcherino gives you the power to directly support your favorite tournaments and gaming scenes. Head over to this tournament's Matcherino page, sign in with your Twitch account, and if there's a coupon code, donate $1 for free by entering it. To help the prize pool grow even more, you can add a personal donation that will go directly to the players. You can also check out the rewards. If you see something you like, you can buy it and support the event. Rewards can be purchased through PayPal or with points that you accumulate by watching the stream. Best of all, contributions edge closer to the stretch goals, providing extra content for fans if the goal is reached. Esports communities are growing with your help. Get more of what you like by supporting now.